It's an ML Sports Take brought to you by our good friends over at Arc of Onondaga and Barks and Rec Doggy Daycare. Part of what was such a big win for the Sabres in Nashville last night, I mean, a huge part of what was a big win, it was the young guys, right? I mean, you've got this situation here where Lindy Ruff says, hey, give them the opportunity and trust them to play. Buffalo Sabres, they get Hellenis in there, who's 19 years old. They get Noah Ostlund, who's in there, who's had a great year so far. Since the second call-up, he's really been dominant, and he seems to know where to go on the ice. And then Zach Benson. Most of the other Sabres, other than like a Tage Thompson goal from Alex Tuck, most of the other guys, the older players, they couldn't really get anything going. And Hellenis had an unspectacular, solid, but didn't do crazy things against Carolina. It was a tough game. You played Carolina, and then you got to come right back and play Nashville. That's a tough back-to-back for the Sabres. But they had this young line doing their thing, and I was super impressed. And this is why I keep saying over and over again in all the other sports, when we hear, about a young kid, 18, 19, coming in and making a mistake, it's like, well, they're young, let them grow. Every kid who comes into the NHL is 18 or 19 years old from wherever. It could be a European league, right? A Swedish league. Could be from the juniors, Canadian places. It could be from college, wherever. These kids come in 18, 19 years old. This Benson, Ostlund, Hellenis line really played well last night. And I'll tell you what, you got Benson in his third year. Ostlund and Hellenis are getting their first exposure to the NHL. And maybe the young line, maybe you can create something here where these guys are out there and it's just a big-time youth movement for the Sabres. Remember, that's been a really big thing for me, is you got to figure out what core young guys are going to be here for the long haul in terms of trying to make this thing sustainable. I thought Dylan Cousins would be. I thought J.J. Paterka would be. They're both gone. They got traded. Both of them didn't want to be there. So maybe these guys will be here, right? And Hellenis has been a great player where he's playing. I mean, he's been a number 14 pick in the NHL draft. He had a 36-point season as a 17-year-old playing in the top pro league in Finland. He had a 35-point season as an 18-year-old in the AHL. He's got great tools. He's got a skill set that is terrific for what the Sabres want to do. He plays a physical game. He's a much-needed guy, and he's the latest of the Buffalo prospects to kind of show some serious promise. So maybe this young line can mix in here for the Sabres, and you've got something. I know people criticize Benson and his size when the Sabres got him. I love the kid because he's scrappy and he never gives up. Speed, physicality, a skill set. Maybe these guys can gain some chemistry. Look out. Maybe last night the Sabres found something. Again, we got to wait for sustainability with Benson, Ostlund, and Hellenis. Mike Lindsley here, ML Sports Take, brought to you by Camilla's Golf Club and Elevate Fitness of Syracuse, and we thank some select partner friends of the program, my man Dom Cambereri, loving his swords, and Trey Waluski, Brian Comboy, the Swan, Whitaker, and Gutierrez families, Matt Motika, and Mark Alberti. As I always tell you, enjoy the games.